welcome back, guys. Before we just ended stream, there we go. We should be... Jesus, I clicked end stream. I'm too tired for this. Welcome back, guys. I mean, yeah, I didn't really say much, but basically, all I said was, what did I say? I literally can't remember. I'm so tired. Let me get my thoughts. There we go. Yeah, so basically, don't know what's happening with this game, but I do know we're obviously playing a new character, Apollo Justice, rather than Phoenix. I don't know if Phoenix is still here. We're gonna hope so, because I don't want to lose Phoenix, funny enough. I want Phoenix to still be around, so we'll see. Yeah, I am gonna get straight into it, and hopefully not end stream by accident this time. Oh, yeah, so, oh wait. So this is I know Athena is that ginger girl there. I'm going to take the audio off so I think this will go well. Oh! Hello, you. Okay, right. Oh, let's go, Blur. Yeah, sorry about that, I ended stream. Yeah, I guess... Oh! Okay, I guess Phoenix is alive. He looks very different. Let's see how this goes, I guess. New game. There we go. Yeah, Ace Attorney. Is it Apollo Justice Ace Attorney? Sorry, yeah. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Praha? Is that how you pronounce it? I misread. I didn't see that. Oh. Oh, Blur, it's you! Loads of painting. I've also got to be really quiet because my dad's asleep. That's gonna be fun. You can see my mouse as well. Showdown time. I'm just gonna say, you lose. Oh. Someone's been murdered. Yeah, there's been a murder. This game is quite old, I think. Okay, so someone is dead, fuck enough. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone in. Hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that? April 20th, 9:37 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. I'm assuming we are Apollo? Panicked. I'm sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous. Oh, good morning. I just felt I'm going to have to give Phoenix a completely different voice as well, because the whole point is that when I was playing Phoenix before, I just talked in my regular voice. So unless I give him my regular voice and then make Apollo a bit lighter, we could try that. That's it. Oh, hello, sir. Good morning, sir. You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. I'll do a bit preppier, I guess? Maybe a bit more young, because he looks younger than Phoenix. Apollo does. That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it is to be expected. Your first triumph, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I'm fine. I got up at 5 AM to do my Chords of Steel voice workout. I'm fine. He just has whistle notes in the back room. Chords of Steel. Love that. Ah, that explains it. I detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I overdid it again. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gone, sir. I'm all over that drift. As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder. You can't let this case fall through. Yes. Yes! I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. It might take you the wrong way. We're preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Am I too quiet, by the way? Let me know. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney, and today's my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. The boss wants me to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Oh, is it Phoenix? Hi, Phoenix. Whoa! Good, morning. Morning. Over to you now. It's over to you today. Oh, you went to the... Let's go, Blur. On a holiday, I went to the beach, but it wasn't great. They're like, okay, fine beaches. Like, nothing special. First trial? Nervous. Meeting him? Cardiac arrest. I think I'm supposed to say something. Oh. So, you're... Fine. I'm fine. Mr. Fine, is it? I didn't remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend, so why... You'll see. Huh? You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, It's time, shall we? Something's happened to Phoenix. Interesting. Yes, sir. Ow, I just scratched the scab and it's bleeding out. Is he bleeding out? A bit dramatic. Yeah, it's fine. He's just vibing. I got so many bites from that holiday that, like, I've just got scabs all over the place now. Okay, I need to focus. Let's try. Here comes justice. April 20th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 2. He says my beaches aren't beaches because they only have 2 meters of sand max, then it's grass. I mean, it's sand. I guess it counts as a beach. Ooh. The court is now in session. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is, fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. I'm going blank. Don't panic. See, I already love this. His hair's flopped down. Your name was Mr. Justice, and this is your first trial. Yes, Your Honor, but I'm fine. Really? You're quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Ugh. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor? I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede to his client's wishes. My client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice. But to entrust this case to this greenhorn, why? I do not exaggerate when I say you are the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Right, Judge, you're clearly not the best judge either, so you can back up. Like, leave us alone. Mind your own business, stay in your lane. Okay, so Gavin's got the trial experience, fine. But does he have the court of steel? Yeah, literally the same judge. Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. I actually would have been upset if it wasn't the same judge. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Wait, was this supposed to be a surprise that was Phoenix Wright? Because that's so obviously Phoenix. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player. Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? I wouldn't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne. To think, I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you leave in chains. Ah, Winston Payne, subtle as ever, I see. The crime occurred at the Borscht Ball Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head. Smack, killed him cold. A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was... The pianist from the club, it seems. Phoenix Wright, a pianist? This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice. Oh my god, imagine dying to grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Oh, we got his dead body as well. Deadly ball at the court record, yeah. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. Court record? Right. I've heard of that. Use E to look into the evidence so far. Let's do that now. Okay, and how do we inspect it? Oh, I use WASD. And it's E to switch. Oh, and this is weird. Oh! What's happening? Clues here. It uses WASD, which I'm not used to. I swear the other one didn't do that before. Grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favourite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Borscht? My favourite voice actor is... No, don't lie. How'd you say that, borscht? It's Russian, right? Russian to English. Let's type borscht.
Борщите.
Borscht.
Борщите. Борщите. Borscht.
Borscht. The English version is
Borscht.
borscht. We'll just go with borscht. Okay, how do we do this? This is confusing. Okay, so I use the arrows to rotate it. And then spaced. Can I move the cursor? Oh, I can. Okay, that's fine. The controls are way different. So spaced to inspect. I can technically rebind it, but I can't remember what the old one is. Okay. Wow, so he got battered. Interesting. In some like back rooms area. Smith's autopsy report. The time of death was around 2 AM April 17th. Cause of death by a single blow to the forehead. Okay. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, wait, actually, what's his name? Shady Smith. Okay, Christoph, Phoenix, Shady, and Winston Payne's 61 years old. Jeez. Why is he not dead yet? Okay. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Right, just easy. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this, Shoddy Smith fellow? We believe he was a traveller, Your Honour. A traveller? According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. And only returned to this country recently. Though his place of evidence is unclear. Residence. And he had some sort of connection with the defendant. That, too, is unclear at present, Your Honour. We believe they first met at the Borscht Ball Club on the night of the crime. Well, if they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's, slighted the defendant's piano playing. That doesn't appear to be the case. Oh my god. Pain. Oh, I skipped past that. It was about the motive. Yeah, blur. I think I told you this yesterday. I've got 4 ulcers lined up at the top of my mouth, and every time I drink, it hits that, and I'm in agony every time I drink. So I'm trying not to, but also I need to make sure my throat is not dry as hell. So I'm gonna hope that it's fine. But yeah, at least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean. Oh, it's the same one we looked at. As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime. Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? It's a crime in and of itself. Oh, indeed. It appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal. Objection! Was that basest or baddest? Oh, history. What's this? No, that's so good. Basically, okay, wow. So what did Payne say earlier? No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skills. She said, no, just because he's shit doesn't mean he's a murderer. However, it is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game, in the purest sense, a competition, Your Honour. A competition? Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passion. Only the cards, their backs reefed in blue flame, know its final outcome. The blue flame. Like, he's dramatic as hell. Like, only the cards, their backs reefed in blue flame know its final outcome. It's very Taylor Swift code. Like Taylor Swift would write something like that about the blue flames reefed. Come again. Playing cards on the table at blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic. Poetic? What? I believe that the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present. And impress women. I mean, yeah, they impressed me. if that's something. That will be our first order of business here then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held on the night of the crime. My pleasure. This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing. Okay. I just love how it's in like much better graphics now, the competition. It just feels so much cleaner. I'm a pianist by trade. Yeah, I hardly play at all. The real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. So he's admitting to like being a gambler, I love that. The room where we play in the competitions in there are the club's main attraction. Rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. Why Phoenix looking kind of fine here though? More so than his actual, like, when he looks smart. Something about a deadbeat. A pianist who can't play a piano. Better than a defense attorney who can't defend. Or a prosecutor who can't prosecute pain. It works the same way, calm down. Stay in your lane, bitch. This man. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, Your Honor. First cross-examination. Don't blow it. You alright? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? Where? It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You've watched me perform cross-examinations many times. You've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course in a cross-examination? I want to say no thanks, but I keep using the arrows instead, so I probably should, but... no, not E. Why do I keep pressing E? Z. Enter? Yeah, no thanks. No need for help here, sir. I think I've got this one covered. I think you'd better do more than think. You know it, or you don't. Fine. The courts of steel are ready for battle. My weapons, press and present. Find any inconsistencies and lies in the testimony, and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. See it, say it, sorted. Okay, so clearly Apollo Justice probably has a louder voice, but I can't do that now. I have to be quiet, so there we go. Inconsistencies. Lies? Phoenix right? It would make him sound like, quote-unquote, happier. As if Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Hee. Ooh. That's cool. Competition. Pianist by trade? Yeah, how do they play it all? Okay, so how do I prosecute? That's it, the same. You can hardly play? Oh, well, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So, I play them one song. That's usually what they want. Is that supposed to be a boast just now? Title of pianist is a mask. Respectable face I wear in the will at large. But why are you really at the Bush Bowl Club? Well, big gambler, are you? Wait. Why is the health bar so small? Oh. Tip. Them some chunky health bars. They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I'm a professional after all. Do I just take pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine. Oh, fuck off, Payne. No one cares. Literally, no one cares. Yes. Your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. I just realized his, hat. Papa! But what? I've played poker for 7 years in that little room. And I've never lost once. Interesting. Does he cheat? Are we gonna find out he's also a cheater as well as a gambler? What? What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. Quite a draw. That is quite a draw. Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional. To play poker for 7 years and not lost once? Is that even possible? The room where we play competition is becoming an attraction. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It's quite a history, actually. The Borscht One Club used to have a gathering spot for the black market types back in the day. I was gonna say, it looked like a very dingy basement, so that checks out. But black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it is to say, that there were a lot of deals being made on the table. Right there in that room. Smoky room. Gambling goods. You know, just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. He should technically get them all sent down, but, you know, here we are. It's the judge. The boss gathers around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Well, a goon keeps watch through a small window. So that small window there, probably. Is it the goon? I can practically picture it now. That window does look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else. The room had a few other tricks with it. There was common knowledge to our regulars. Anyway, it came to come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Right at the dark past, it was just all too good, clean fun. All too good? All good. What's a simple way to play it? So, okay, why? 2 decks of cards? Simple measure to prevent cheating. You alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in a card. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there was some lying scattered on the floor. I only see 1 deck of cards though. Unless the other deck's been knocked over. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue, by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we use 2 types of cards at the club. Let me get my... It's 2 warm for an OD, but it's 2... You don't know, actually. I'll probably do. But hopefully I don't get too warm. Oh, I'm lost. I've got it inside out, but that's why. Idiot. Okay, wait. There we go. Video. Incidentally, we use 2 types of cards at the club. Oh wait, I just realized I can just play without my headset technically, because the music's really loud. 1 deck of cards is red, the other blue. So, if only we had colourful, what's it called? If only we had colourful cameras to pick up bloody images, because it would be great to know which one of these cards are blue and which ones are red. As I recall, in poker you make 5 card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat. Hey. Yeah. Game of hands. Interesting statement. This competition you're talking about, I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently. That's right. It was a simple game after all. Are you sure? Huh? People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment the crime occurred, yet you claim no connection to the crime. Now that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. Oh! Ah! I completely forgot, completely let that one slip by. Don't despair yet, Justice. Sir? Right. There's something I'd like to make clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. And I'd like to hear it from you. Sure, why not? Very well, the defendant will amend his testimony. Just one little press. And I've got myself a whole new testimony. Wait, what? I plead silence regarding murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. Silence? Defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I haven't forgotten everything but the law. Why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage. It's your job to turn that around in our favour, yes? Great. didn't have to do enough to do already. Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that test already? Huh? Wait, something you said did ring a little strangely. It's one thing. Now what was it? Let me figure it out. Okay, it's gonna be about the murder weapon. Sure, blah blah blah. Piss off. This is just the regular thing once you've skipped through the whole thing, right? Okay, it doesn't let me do... Well, it has autoplay, but I wish it was faster. Let me... Oh. I'm so not used to this. The way the text skip, wait, how do I select? This is so annoying. Subtitles on, text skip, yes. Oh. You run on blah blah. Yo, if I... No, actually no, because I think it sounds alright on stream side, so I'm going to leave the volume now. Okay. Right, I got it, I'm fine. Time to listen to this this way. Okay, now we can skip through it, that's fun. Okay, so I'm assuming we present the murder weapon. Is there's fingerprints on it? It literally says it there. Okay, that is fine. Objection! Oh, we got an achievement for presenting evidence. Love that. So you see you didn't touch the murder weapon. Is grape juice bottle? Right? So I said. Oh wait, I keep turning on autoplay. Something the matter, Mr. Justice. Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb. What's this, Mr. Bain? I examined the bottle and the questions, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints. Objection! No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. Aw. I really like Apollo. He's adorable. Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears, on our case. But what about my cords of steel? Oh god. Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant? Well, that's true. The prints alone don't prove. Hey, they wouldn't have provided a thing if they were normal fingerprints. Huh? The fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down. Huh? Upside down? What do you mean? Upside down? What does that mean? Literally the same thing. It means he was holding the bottle inverted, and there can only be one reason for that. Oh, like, okay. I was confused what you meant by upside down fingerprints. I thought, you know, like, they were turned around. Yes, to bring someone with the bottle. What was that? Mr. Kevin, I think things just took a turn for the worst. Oh, I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's one good reason for everything you say. Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by your plea of silence regarding the murder. Now? For now. Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case. I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason. Objection! Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported? Reported. Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright, but still not. Really? Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene? Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we? The victim was murdered in this small room in the basement, 2 floors down from ground level. Of course, cell phones can't get reception from so far down. Defendant used the stairs from this hallway to go above the ground. Okay, so he did leave. Okay, so he probably didn't die straight away and probably got murdered after. So someone's probably hiding in the room. Maybe it's the witness. You know, the guy, the lookout. Maybe? Because I'm just thinking, surely Phoenix isn't actually a murderer, right? I like to think not. The Call came from the first floor of the restaurant. I see. And this is the phone that made the call. It's that phone, okay. The friend could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chose. Yet, he fulfilled his duty as a citizen to report it to the authorities. And you claim he is being uncooperative? Ugh. Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I better not waste this. I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about. What is it you said? The defendant was in the very room the moment the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. Oh, indeed. The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness. Oh. You're as good as they are. You say they are. So somebody else was in the room the night of the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime. Oh, dear, never mind. This is probably the murder then, right? Everything up until now has been a war of justice. Are you ready? Not really. Very well. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand. Oh. The witness was stated, no, complete wrong voice. The witness will state her name and profession. Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? Huh? I surmise that she's been frightened by the defendant's demonic-looking horns. I like them, they're cute. So use a little hair gel. Relax, people. Have no fear. If any horns pointed in your direction, this courtroom will cut them off. You are sure? I swear it on my gavel. Please grant. Isn't violence against her a crime, Your Honor? Well, if you are sure it's okay. No, the prosecution. Oh, wait a minute. Would the prosecution care to explain the witnesses? Paraphernalia? Yes. She's professional, Your Honor. These are merely tools of a trade. And that would be... My name is Olga Orley. I'm employed as a waitress in Borscht Club. Then why the camera? Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht, and that is naming restaurant. But I also perform. How it is said? Oh, so she's Russian. I can't do a Russian voice, so that's fine. But I also perform how it is said, other services. Other services? Wait. I take it one of these other services is taking customers' pictures. Like for example, this one. Oh, I see. That's the defendant. Indeed. On the night of the murder. Man in white hat is the one who got kaput, who has gone kaput. Indeed. That is the victim. That does not look good. Order. This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps. It is the same way as I drop cold balls of borscht and lamp customers casually drops the whole plate. Then this court will casually accept this new evidence. Okay. Now, witness, where were you the time of the murder? Let's check this image. It's I keep pressing the arrows. Okay, space. Okay, wow. They were lovers. He moved on from Edgeworth. Okay. So they're the balls. He's wearing sandals, look. Peak content. Anyway, that's fine. I was in the hideout we call it. Excuse me? The hideout? It is room where famous gangster It is room where famous gangster Bad Guy was arrested. The fact that his name is Bad Guy is great. Bad Guy. It's room where murder took place. What? You're looking for a surprise. It is lovely. I will post by courtroom door later for you. Photos will be numbered, and you will write which ones you want to copy of. So there were 3 people in that room at the time of the crime. The victim, Shelly Smith, Mr. Wright, and Olga Orley, a witness. And if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means... Yeah. Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's events. Excuse me. Burped on the mic. Not fun. That fifth night. That night, customer asked me to deal cards for game. It was called. Both players played with hats on da. The victim, he plays whole time with his hands on locket at his neck. Then, last hand is done, but something terrible has happened, da. That man flew at victim, and is strangling him to death. Okay. That is very interesting. Incidentally, who won the game? Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith. Objection! That's ridiculous, because Mr. Wright can't lose. Justice? Maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection. But he hasn't lost in 7 years. Take it from me, kid. It happens. Well, we know, Winston. Calm your ass down. I didn't lose a case in my first 7 years as a prosecutor either. Yeah, sure. I clearly believe that. Incidentally, I have some evidence. I have some evidence here. Okay, oh, a coloured image. Love that. Okay. And these are the poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. There's something here. It's the fact. I mean, there's a 3 in the background, but I don't think that's important. Something here is going to be of note, but I don't know. These are poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. Hand of chips on the side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith. Chips, you say? I mean, yes. Imagine the poker's war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils. I know that. After all, in my youth, I was known as poker head of courtroom number 3. Of course you are. I think he means poker face. Look at this picture. Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. But what are they valued? Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Surely the value matters, right? I mean, granted, I guess a bigger one would be more valuable, so yeah. Surely it's something along those lines. Unless it's like they swap seats, but I don't think it's that. That faithful night. You're dealing cards. Do you do this often? I am doing this. If customer wishes it, I serve anything. Borscht, cards, more borscht. Borscht. It is my work. It's good to hear of a place that hasn't forgotten the meaning of service. Welcome you to Borscht Bowl Club, where borscht is as warm as the waitresses. Thank you for not handing out flyers during the cross-examination. It was cold, we'll play it. Okay. It's already April. How could it be cold? At Borscht Bowl Club, we have a pride in our authentic rustic Russian rustic restaurant theme. Outside it is city in spring, but inside it is always as cold as Mother Russia. Mother Russia. I can't find my asshole now. No way I'm going there. When it comes to hot borscht, cold is best seasoning, da? Okay. Can we see the locker? His locker? I believe it was good luck charm, da? He gripped it many times as he played that night. Yes, he must have felt as though it went to carry him to the moon and the stars. Though if it was small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much lift. The defense would like a clarification. This is a locket we're talking about. I mean, a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket. Of course, I knew that. It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's why she called it that. Now, a locket's a locket. It doesn't... it's considered bad to... It's considered bad form to poke fun at our hard of hearing, at the hard of hearing in our society. You know what? Apologist gives no fucks. Hard of hearing, or hard of understanding. I already love the sass on this man. So what happened next? Wait, bear with. I've got like a tactus skin that's like hanging off. How do I rip this out? Do we have a nail clipper? We've fully gone off the track, so this is really annoying me. I've got like a piece of like skin hanging off. Where is the nail clipper? I found it. Okay, I found it. Oh, okay. You know what? We'll inspect it while I do that. Ow. Something terrible? The defense will refrain from needless shouting. Sorry. I need to seriously reconsider this vocal training thing. I like to think he does actually wake up at 5 o'clock every morning just to start screaming. Now, Miss Orley, can you tell us what happened? Oh, I was so frightened. I tremble with fear. Okay. But the defense would never do such a thing. Okay, these are some bad call-outs, Apollo. Well, no, I can never. I can't say I've never heard the defense try this tactic. If possible, please refrain from embarrassing me. Still, why would anyone do anything? Do something like this over a game of. Sorry, this skin's really annoying me. I'm gonna keep working. There we go. I think it's gone. Perhaps it is because defendant had lost game. Yes, a cushion defeat for a man undefeated. So it always is with men like him. Winners make sore losers. Oh, how the mighty fall. Go ahead. I believe you know what it is you need to do. Right, sir. Leave it to me. There's only 3 people in that room the night time of murder. The victim, Shay Smith, Mr. Ray, and if okay, I've got you now, Wally. What? Where? Okay, where's core record? Oh, it's E. That's the one. So what are we looking at? Is it gonna be something like the table's like... No, I was gonna say the table's not really got anything knocked over, but... Yeah, that's them in the actual, like, restaurant part. Okay. I wanna... This is Phoenix's, and this is... I don't know. I kinda just want to present one. Not on this one though. Victim, he plays all the time with hand on his locket. Man flew at the victim, strangling him to oh wait, okay, never mind. Because then it's the autopsy report. He didn't get strangled to death. Objection! There we go. That's fine. Oh really? Strangled, you say? That's odd. Normal customers only choke on borscht. No, I mean, this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Ah! Miss Orley, really? Did you witness the crime? Oh, Slay. Yeah, well, go free, even if you're a murderer, you caught plates. That's pretty cool. Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything. Yet, it is a fact he was hit, Your Honor. Oh, so it's covered by the hat. Here's the photo where we talk of the victim with his hat off during the investigation. Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? His head certainly was hit. It's going to be something like, that's going to come up later. But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at the victim, his neck. Oh, really, Miss Orley? I think I've caught you in your own lie this time. Justice? I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more. What do you mean? I found a contradiction. There's one thing in her testimony. That troubles me. Very well. It seems we should continue our cross-examination. There's such a thing as thinking too much. This horse is dead. Let's stop being it. There's such a thing as thinking aloud too much too. After the defendant tried to strangle the victim. Should we pass this?
Hold it!
You didn't say anything about hitting before. Sorry. I must have forgotten this, Da. Witness, you will take better care of your testimony. Oh, Da. I'm sorry, Your Honor. And that clears up the discrepancy of the autopsy report, I believe. The defendant made to strangle his victim, then changed his mind, and chose a simpler, blunter means to do the job. Yes, that sums up nicely. So he strangled him, then hit him? Something's fishy about all this. Go ahead. I believe you know what you need to do. Do I? Right, sir, leave it to me. I actually don't know. I'm assuming these are all the same. Oh, the secret's here. I was just waiting for a strangle, huh? No. I always press the wrong button. The WASD is throwing me off. I swear the old one was arrow keys, but also I can't remember now. Oh, okay, it's here. Because he doesn't have a pendant. There we go. Okay. You know, there was one curious part in the testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean? Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you are thinking so intensely about? Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on locket at his neck, I believe she said. I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar. No, but look at this photograph. Do you see a locket on the victim's neck? Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this. But what does it mean? If we were to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death. Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor. It's quite simple if you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off now. Taken it off? Wait, you don't mean... The defendant wasn't strangling the victim to death. He was taking off his locket. Oh... I actually got chills from that. Wouldn't that explain it? Ah. Ugh. Defendant, what do you have to say to this? He's literally wearing it right now. I mean, he's very clearly wearing it. Say. Yes? I just noticed this, but... You have something hanging around your neck, don't you? Oh, you mean this? Yeah, it's a locket. With a photograph inside. Photo of my daughter? What? Wait a minute. Oh, pause. 53. How old is Phoenix Wright in the first game? Phoenix Wright, age Satanic. Okay, he's 23 years... 10... Okay, technically speaking, he could have had a child in that time, right? 23 is off of the first game. So 24... Yeah, okay, fair, he could have had a child. A photo of my daughter... That's so wild. Who's he got pregnant then? Come again? Mr. Wright, you have a daughter? We confirmed just at the time they rest. The picture of the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter. So Mr. Wright has a locket too? Why don't I buy this as just a coincidence? For the end of coincidence. Well now, if the result is of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game. Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost badly. Here we go. Miss Orley, you will testify to the court about the game played between the victim and the defendant. Just punch her. The game had begun with 3,500 points in chips for each man. Hash chips come in two sizes, small and large. The one who was winning, it was victim. The last hand, defendant play with all chips on table and lose. A moment loss was decided, defendant grab bottle from table and... Indeed. Looking at this picture, okay, right, here, maths brain, because it's going to be something about the values of the cards. Let's do some mathing here. So, 3,500. So, 6, okay, so the 6 red, so 6 divided by, no, 3,500 divided by 6 would be 500, leaving 500 over. So each one of these is worth 500. Okay, yeah, so Phoenix is winning. And then how many of these? That should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your boy cracked the case already. So, 3,500, whatever the currency is. 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're worth 50 each? Yeah. There we go. It does seem to be a one-sided game. So Phoenix is actually winning. Okay. As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow. How many times have I heard these words? I've done it in a fit of anger. Wait, I've done it in a fit of anger. Your what? Why did he put in your honor? Is that a reference to something that happened? Commentating, but true. He thinks the judge watches too many old court movies. Okay, that's fair. That's also fair. This right has said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong. That's really banking on the fact that he did not lose this game. But I have done the maths and I've now worked it out. Okay, hash just going to sizes. Winning. So which one? Let's press. You're telling me that Mr. Wright, undefeated for 7 whole years, was losing? It must have been one of had been most unlucky day for him. I'm glad I did not take another picture of him. It was a great camera, certainly. The chips, they always went to the victim side of the table. So you're telling us it was a one-sided game? One-sided and... I'm gonna do it, because I trusted myself that much. Objection! It's not that. Oh my god, okay. We haven't saved as well, we probably should do that. We might need to do a bit more digging. It has to be that though, right? Or am I actually gaslighting myself into thinking I've got it right? Maybe this one? And then it will tell us about values? Are these chips in the photograph all the chips that we used? Of course. Something's fishy with these chips, yeah. Professor, yes, let's go. Maybe you should explain a bit more about these chips. Explain? What is there to explain? Poker chips are poker chips. They're not fish and chips. Not a chip of the whole block. Not a motorcycle. Oh, thanks. Now that I've pressed it, I better ask something. What are these chips worth? Here we go. Are they in dollars? Or rubles even? Yet. As I've been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard perhaps for capitalists to understand. 2 types of chips, 100 points and 1,000 chips. Oh, no, oh. Ugh. Okay, never mind, maybe I got this wrong. Okay, wait. But that doesn't add up either, does it? 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 already. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. It's 3,500 each. So it's 7,000 total. Yeah, okay, that is... Yeah, that works out. So you do the other way round. If you pretend these are the hundreds, that's like 600 worth, and then that's 10,600, which wouldn't work. It is not money, down. Justice. Sir? Don't you find her comment interesting? In more ways than one, sir. I have it added to her testimony myself. Well, does the defense want to add it to her testimony? Yes, please, do it. Yes, I do think this deserves further scrutiny. Add it to the testimony. I wish I knew I was going with, where I was going with this. We do, Apollo, we do. Very well. Very well. Witness, if you would be so kind. Your Honor. Let's bury her. Present. Objection! There we go. Teehee, teehee. You sure it was the victim we won? Absolutely sure. It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at the picture is enough to tell you who won. If you're not in kindergarten. Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court? Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which ones are worth 1,000? Why, the big ones, of course, duh. Oh, I thought so too. But then the totals don't add up. Thank you. The totals? Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in chips, and the combined total value of the chips was 7,000. Yes, if my calculations are correct, so let's see, 3 plus 1 carry the 5, they are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all chips. If the big chips are worth 1,000 points, and the small are worth 100, and you add them all up, how much is it? Do it yourself. Aren't you in kindergarten? You aren't in kindergarten, are you? 10,600 points. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony. But why? How could this be? Exactly, Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why. Right. There's only one possible way to explain the contradiction. Some points are wrong. No, both are right. Now, wait, I keep pressing all of my buttons, so both are right. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips are indeed shown in this photograph, then there can only be one answer. Well, what is it? The value of the chips was the other way round. What? Want to know what I think? The small chips were worth 1,000 points, not the big ones. Madness! Utter madness! Show me the photograph of the chips again. There were 6 small chips. There were 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why? That does make 7,000 points when you add them up. Character. Excellent work, Justice. It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself. Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it. I figured it out. Christoph, notice me. But wait. The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing. Indeed, the victim did have a larger number of chips though. Oh, thank you for working it out now. Exactly. The small chips are worth 1,000 points and the large chips are 100. Let's do a little maths. Add up the points for each side of the table. The victim, Mr. Smith, had 2,900 points and the defendant had 4,100 points. Well now, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all. It's impossible. My client has even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning. Yeah! Yar! No. No. Now, Miss Orley, you must have known the true value of the chips, since you were at the scene of the crime. Weren't you? I love the way she catches and plays. Well, the ball, I guess. Order. It appears our defendant lost his motive. Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. We must now ask ourselves whether we can trust the witness's testimony. There's a holder. Excuse me, what is it, Miss Worley? I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see, see what, Miss Worley? See what, Miss Worley? What do you see? In the last hand, there was cheating. Oh, okay. There we go. A cheat? You don't mean a trick? What do you mean? A scam? All the same thing. I love Apollo's deadpan sassiness. Yes, there was a cheat in last hand. That is why game ended with chips as they are. Hey, just great. That's why you're lying. No cheating? Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. I kind of do want to end it here because I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. For the interesting witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand. The last hand, both men had full house. There was full of each card in deck, from ace to king. If you look at both men's hands, the cheat is more obvious. The next moment, the game becomes argument. The defendant trickers was exposed. They took his bottle in hand. Poor Mr. Smith. Miss Orley, why didn't you tell the court this from the very beginning? Because she's lying. I thought I smelled a cover up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers. A full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience. That alone is enough to suspect the less than scrumpulous tactics. Mr. Gavin, what's a full house? Please, these days. You don't know your poker. I can't say this bodes well for your case or career. What is this? Some kind of secret court poker thing? Justice. You know the term one pair, two pair, and three of a kind, yes? Yeah, no problem. Two cards of the same number make a pair, and three makes three of a kind. Good. Now picture a hand with one pair and one three of a kind. That's a full house. Okay. That doesn't sound very easy to me, does it? You can see each player's hand in this photo. Wow, they both have full house. Do they both have... yeah. We forget, there is an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat. The defense may cross-examine the witness. If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Where's the cheat? Ever heard of a professional con man losing on the cheat? Okay, I know it's only been an hour, but I am gonna save and leave it here because I am tired and I want to try and give more of an effort when I do the voices and stuff because I can feel my voice dragging, so I am gonna leave it there. But thank you for watching, guys. Obviously, it was a very late notice stream and actually very late. I did want to start much earlier. I felt the tiredness coming as soon as I started streaming. So yeah, hopefully next time I will be more alert. Yeah, so far it's going alright. I do really already like Apollo, I can't lie. No one else is really standing out, like even Kristoff, like he seems a bit meh at the moment. But it's cool that Apollo has his own mentor. Phoenix is interesting, he's like had a whole 180, like he's not preppy anymore, he's like very much done with life. It looks like it anyway, but yeah. So hopefully we can get something going tomorrow and hopefully we can know what's happening, but yeah. Tomorrow I'm at work, but I will see when I'm back. I should be back in time to stream, we'll see, and hopefully it's earlier. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Good night, and thank you for watching. I need to do all my plugs as well. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Make sure you join the Discord that's pinned in the chat. And also follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, where I post other sorts of content. But yeah, join the Discord. You get to vote on what games I play next. You get updates on when I'm live, and you get to see when I upload and when I start streaming. So yeah, you never miss out on anything. That is all. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.